One of the biggest drags in the economy has been the housing crisis. Today, executives from 3 giant mortgage loan companies were called on the carpet by members of Congress. They've been criticized for taking multi-million-dollar bonuses while their companies lost millions on subprime loans. No one is getting more scrutiny than Angelo Mazzillo, who heads America's largest mortgage lender countrywide. Here's Dan Harris.
This may well become the deeply tanned face of the mortgage mess. The face belongs to Angelo Mazzillo, the once celebrated CEO of Countrywide, now facing allegations of predatory lending and rapacious greed.
If you don't bear personal responsibility, I don't know who does.
I do take full responsibility for anything that happens at Countrywide.
Even before thousands of his customers went into foreclosure, Mazzillo's lavish compensation, this is just one of his homes, attracted criticism. Several years ago, when investor Rich Furlado raised questions about Mazzillo's large pay package, Mazzillo personally confronted him.
We're nose to nose. Right. And, he's sort of pointing his finger at me, saying, Furlado, I want to see what you're made of.
Homeowners want to refinance and get cash.
Critics say under Mazzillo, Countrywide engaged in questionable lending practices, such as giving people loans that were higher than the value of their homes and luring borrowers with low teaser rates.
I have a brochure that they printed out here, and you can see all the faces are Hispanic and black. Yeah. He became somewhat of a hero for promoting low-income and minority homes.
He was a great promoter, but if you picked up the rock, you'd see all kinds of worms crawling underneath.
Mazzillo has vigorously denied reckless lending.
It doesn't make any sense for us to make a loan that's going to fail, because we lose. They lose, the borrower loses, the community loses, and we lose.
Another problem for Mazzillo? The government is reportedly investigating his sale of hundreds of millions of dollars of Countrywide stock, much of it before the company's stock price tanked.
The reason I'm selling is that it is the majority of my net worth. I have a big family, 9 grandchildren, 5 children, I have a lot of education to pay for.
Please.
You're not buying it?
I do not buy it. $400 million isn't to pay tuition for no matter how many grandchildren he has.
Countrywide and Mazzillo are now facing protests and lawsuits, and the company is now being sold. If the sale goes through, Mazzillo will walk away with about $40 million, and with not one of his homes in foreclosure. Dan Harris, ABC News, New York.